May 25th, on this day, in 585, Thales of Greece made the first known prediction of a solar eclipse, marking an important moment in the history of astronomy. In 1085, Alfonso VI captured Toledo, Spain from Muslim control, marking a major milestone in the Christian reconquista of the Iberian Peninsula. In 1553, Lady Jane Grey, later known as the Nine-Day Queen of England, married Lord Guildford Dudley in a triple wedding ceremony at Durham House, London. In 1611, Mughal Emperor Jahangir married his 20th and most influential wife, Mehr-un-Nisa, who was given the title Nur Jahan, meaning light of the world. In 1720, the ship Le Grand Saint-Antoine arrived in Marseille, bringing the last major outbreak of plague in Europe, which ultimately killed around 100,000 people. In 1787, the Constitutional Convention opened in Philadelphia, with George Washington presiding to draft the United States Constitution. In 1803, Ralph Waldo Emerson, who would become a renowned American essayist and philosopher, was born. In 1810, citizens of Buenos Aires expelled the Spanish viceroy during the May Revolution, leading to the municipality establishing an autonomous government and declaring independence from Napoleonic Spain. In 1886, Philip Murray, an American labor leader who founded the Congress of Industrial Organizations, was born. In 1889, Igor Sikorsky, the pioneering aircraft designer who successfully developed the first practical helicopter, was born in Kiev, then part of the Russian Empire. In 1895, Irish writer Oscar Wilde was found guilty of committing acts of gross indecency with other men and sentenced to 2 years of hard labor. In 1911, Porfirio Diaz, the long-serving president of Mexico, resigned from his office, signaling the end of an era and sparking political change. In 1914, the British House of Commons passed the Irish Home Rule Bill, a significant step toward Irish self-government. In 1925, John Scopes was indicted for teaching the theory of evolution in a Tennessee school, leading to the famous Scopes monkey trial. In 1935, American track and field athlete Jesse Owens equaled or broke 4 world records in 45 minutes at a Big Ten meet in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This achievement is often remembered as the greatest 45 minutes in sports history. In 1946, Transjordan gained independence from Britain and its ruler, Abdullah I, proclaimed himself king, establishing the modern state of Jordan. In 1953, the first atomic cannon was fired during a test in Nevada, marking a milestone in the development of nuclear artillery. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy announced the United States' ambitious goal of landing a man on the moon before the end of the decade, a vision achieved in 1969 with Apollo 11. In 1963, 32 African countries formed the Organization of African Unity to promote decolonization and end white minority governments in Africa. The OAU was replaced by the African Union in 2002. In 1977, the original Star Wars movie, directed by George Lucas and starring Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford, premiered. Its release launched one of the most successful and influential franchises in film history. In 1979, American Airlines Flight 191 crashed shortly after takeoff at O'Hare International Airport in Chicago. The accident killed all 258 people on board and resulted in one of the most devastating aviation disasters in United States history. In 1979, 6-year-old Ethan Patz disappeared in New York City. The widespread media coverage of his case helped spark the missing children's movement in the United States. In 2002, a China Airlines Boeing 747 broke apart midair and crashed into the Taiwan Strait, killing all 225 people on board. The crash was caused by improper repairs made over 2 decades earlier. In 2011, the last episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show aired, marking the end of a groundbreaking television program that helped make Oprah Winfrey one of the most influential women in America. In 2020, video footage showed the arrest and murder of George Floyd, an unarmed African-American man, while restrained by Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. Floyd's death, in which he was pinned to the ground for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, ignited widespread condemnation and sparked nationwide protests, leading to renewed support for the Black Lives Matter movement. Chauvin was later convicted of Floyd's murder.
Subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's events.